An honor to have you on the show. We're huge fans, and you and Tony go back 2 years at Beatles Fest.
Yes, we do. We have history.
Yeah, we do. Oh, let me,
Good history.
yeah. Is that good? I think we're on, right?
Check.
Cool. Is that comfortable for you?
I've never recorded a live podcast before. This is very new.
Yeah, it's airing live right now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're competing with the Olympics. Oh, did you see that yesterday at the volleyball? Women's volleyball, it was Brazil against Canada, and things started getting a little heated between two of the players. They were, it was unprecedented, even the announcers were saying so. And the guy running the PA, or whoever was running the PA, played Imagine by John, and to calm the whole crowd up, and the crowd started all singing Imagine.
Did it succeed?
It did succeed. Yes, they smiled, they were shaking hands. They were also shaking hands while they were yelling at each other. But
Did they kiss and make up?
well, the net's in the way.
That wouldn't stop anybody.
No, you're right. You could kiss through a net.
Yeah.
I would
Or
have
through a net penny.
If I were the PA announcer playing the music, I would have played the elemental mix of Only People.
Like Utopian International.
Which
Oh, yeah.
one? The
Yeah,
evolution
which
thing?
version of it do you
All of
prefer?
them.
All of them, right. I love that mashup of all the mixes of Utopian National Anthem.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, stay tuned. We also have a mind games issue coming up in our. Anyway, we decided we're going to play a little Trivial Pursuit. It's your first time playing.
Yes.
Don't worry about it. We're not keeping score. These. Oh yeah. Do we have the die ready? Do you have our dice? They're in there somewhere.
I'm going to find the
Set
die.
up over here.
I'm going to find the die while you all try. Skylar, for those who don't know your podcast, tell us a bit about who you are and all the things you do.
I wish I could say I had a podcast.
Not your podcast, I mean, yes. I apologize.
No, but I have a social media profile mainly on TikTok, but I'm also Instagram, Facebook, wherever you consume your Beatles content, you will find me. I always try to post a lot of educational content, humorous content, just sharing my personal story with the band, trying to bring together a new generation of Beatles fans, because it's very important that the next generation, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, and beyond, we keep that love going, we keep sharing our love of the Beatles, and we just bond over it.
What was
That's
your
what I aim to do.
What was your moment? What's the one where you said, "I'm not just a fan. I'm in. These are my musical muses and heroes." We all have one.
I feel like I don't think there was a key moment, but I think I just realized it over the years, because when I first became a fan, I was always going through year-long obsessions as a teenager. I'd hyper-focus on one music artist for a year, and then it would just keep changing and changing. And with the Beatles, I thought it was only going to be a year and I would move on, but obviously that didn't happen. It just kept sticking, and I thought, you know what, maybe this is something different, and here we are 10 years later.
Yeah.
Here we are.
There is
at a
something
Beatles
about this
fan
band,
convention.
right? Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
That I'm working at.
I love it. You become royalty as a Beatle influencer. I mean, may I ask, do you get like an advance look at stuff? Like, will they send you like an advance like Let It Be box set at this point, or like?
I wish.
Okay.
I really wish. I don't think I've gotten to that level yet. I mean, I did. The John Lennon estate sent me the Mind Games CD box set, and I think that's the closest I've gotten.
Oh, that's
I don't
great.
think I don't think I'm special enough to get every single release.
That's
or
wonderful,
every single
though.
book that comes out, but we'll get there.
Yeah, hope so.
I take what I can get.
That's lovely.
Well, let's play a little Trivial Pursuit. Basically, there's 6 categories, and we've got a die to roll a category, and then a die for difficulty. And some of these questions are difficult. Especially the 5s and 6s. FYI, like when we played it on the air, and Bruce Spicer writes the questions, or wrote the questions by hand. By the way, a lot of people don't know that.
Yes, he's a wonderful hand roader.
Yeah.
Say.
So some of them are going to be hard. We might get stumped, but no one's keeping score. And let's.
Stop judging when we don't know shit.
Let's.
I've had it. I'm not kidding. The angry letters. It's not funny
I'm
anymore.
glad you're keeping score. There's nothing else I can contribute, so I will just be keeping score.
All right, well, let's roll the die, TJ. You roll it and ask a question, and we'll figure
You're
it
gonna
out.
let me roll it?
Yeah.
Let me roll it.
I picked the wrong one.
Yeah.
I want to tell you something. Here we go. Let's see. I'm rolling both, and I have. This is Sonics at the Seattle Super. The songs 5.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So I'll go first.
Yes.
Is that okay?
Go for it.
Okay.
It's your show. You do what you want. You make the rules.
Unless you want to just do it first and get it over with.
You make the rules.
Okay.
You go for it. I'm not stopping anybody.
But as we said earlier, no rules, just right. Outback Steakhouse, not a sponsor.
And at Kenny Rogers Roasters, you can dream anything a steak. All right, here's number 5. Oh, Tony's going to get this because if he doesn't, we may mock him.
Oh, I can't wait.
During the fade out of All You Need Is Love, heard that one? The saxophones played part of what Glenn Miller hit?
In the Mood.
Yes. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. 1 second.
Well, that's exciting. It's folks, Tony's the one who works on television, and I want to be clear about it.
You gotta label those sound effects.
They are labeled.
That's
On
the
actual
problem.
line, though.
No, because
they keep
there's
changing colors. That's
because
confusing me.
there's like 30 of them.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, so it's
You have a library.
it's a cachet. That's a library.
Thanks for getting sick, Casey.
All right, now it's Skylar here. I'll roll. Or you roll, Skylar.
My
You
turn.
roll.
Yeah, please roll.
Let's see. I'm gonna use a new pair of shoes. Come on. Let's see. Movies and 4.
Movies.
Okay, we're going down in
4.
difficulty.
Movies are hard though.
Yeah, this movie searching. Oh, this is good because this is fairly new.
I'm never good with trivia on the spot, but we'll see.
Skylar, I'm with you. Well, let's all, and anyone listening, if you were in the same position, you would get these wrong too. Let's be very clear and have each other's Beatle backs. This is number 4. Okay. Which Beatle has a beard at the start of the film Let It Be, but is clean shaven by its end?
John.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Yes. Ding, ding,
my
ding. Because right away, mine goes to Paul singing Let It Be and Long and Wendy
He's
Road at
rocking
the
that
piano.
beard
He's
and
rocking the
the
beard.
whole time, and then John just has his greasy ass hair, whatever he's got going on. He's just stoned and high, mulching films.
But he wore continuity clothes one day. He wore the same clothes twice in a day for continuity.
Yeah.
And I do continuity on the show, so that I appreciated that.
What Emmy-winning
Nice
show are you?
representation.
Yes. What Emmy-winning show are you part of, Tony?
Cheers.
Tony's
The bear. I work on the bear. All right.
You believe they replaced Shelley Long with Tony?
All right. Your turn, TJ.
My turn?
CJ.
Yeah, you want to roll?
Yeah, and then I'll ask myself a question. And I look, okay, here we
Oh,
go.
no, I'll do it.
All right. Fine. Oh, Tony's going to leave my turn. Oh, USA won. I better get this right.
The USA ones are hard too.
This name rhymes with Shred Mullivan. I don't know.
All right, Beatles in America. In what city, noted for its stockyards, did someone throw a raw slab of beef at the Beatles during their first U.S. tour?
Well, it wasn't mentioned here, so I'm going to say it's got to be Sheboygan or Des Moines. Chicago, my friend!
But
How because it wasn't in Tony's trivia? Why don't they turn my letters? All right, there you go. All right, who's rolling now?
I guess I'll roll. I'll officially roll.
Let
And
Tony
I'm the
roll
one
it.
to ask the question.
Yeah, so goodness, please.
Let me roll
My
it.
MC moment.
Thank
Yes,
you, thank
please.
you. Thank you for that. I would have to find that one.
Yes, worth it.
History 5. Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm going to hand this to you.
History five.
Oh, God. All right.
All right, let's
History
go. We got
5.
Any card?
Any card.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. I can just read any question?
Yep.
No, number 5, the 5th one. Yeah.
Next question? Okay. Who was the female German photographer who befriended the Beatles in Hamburg?
Yeah, I know her name.
Look up
Look
the
up the
number.
number. Come on.
You know it.
Look at this one.
Astrid. No,
Yes.
no. Is it Astrid?
Yes.
Astrid Kircher.
Yeah.
That's close enough.
You got the
Kircher.
right idea. You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
She lived it. Tony got it right.
Woohoo!
Oh, yeah, she lived it.
I got that while I'm operating on the board.
Brain sounds like it's best right now. I'm running on very little sleep. That's a perfect representation.
Inside Skylar next.
Oh, and I
Oh,
am
I
next.
hit the
I am
echo button
next.
next.
You're next.
Oh, boy. All right, here we go again.
All right, wait, let's give Tony 10 minutes to get the cue.
Check.
Oh, no.
Are we ready to play?
We'll figure it out.
Can
Might just have to do with
anybody
echo.
give
We
me
got
any
it.
sound effect? I just want to see.
1. We can do the day in the life
Oh,
counting.
these are the voice ones.
Take it, Tony.
My name's starting out. All right, we're rolling.
Good, it's going great.
We've got songs 5.
Songs
Well,
5.
let's just finish the lyric. That's the best bet you got with me.
She loves you, yeah, blank. No, wait a sec. This is, okay, oh, this is interesting.
I'm scared.
Yeah, I don't know if I get this right. What was the initial title to With a Little Help from My Friends that later inspired the name of a band signed to Apple Records?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, let's go. It's Tony, right?
Yes. Bad Finger Boogie?
It is
right.
Badfinger Boogie. I had no idea. All
I
right,
never
so
knew that either.
so Tony gets our first prize,
Something new
and
about it.
Tony, you get a choice. You get the Chicago Sports Pack, which features a Bears button, a Blackhawks pin, and a Chicago Sports Radio, The Score, when they were on 820 in the 90s. Or, you get a hug. And I want to be very clear about what my lawyers told me I can and cannot do. I don't know what the other gifts are. But you get something on the way out.
Who gives me a hug?
You know,
So let's talk about that for a minute. Skylar, you just got to meet Ringo on his birthday.
yes, that is true.
And you actually did get to hug him.
I did. I don't know how he agreed to that. I was telling everyone around me, I'm going to ask him for a hug. He might say yes or no, because I know he doesn't even shake hands. He just does fist bumps or elbow
Peace and
bumps.
love, right.
And peace and love, peace and love,
Peace
is all
and
he
love.
says. So I'm thinking it's a long shot, but I don't know what was going on in his head. He probably just said, yeah, okay, fuck it. That's the best that I can think of, but it was a highlight of my life. I cannot believe that was real.
Yeah, that's amazing. And then TJ, you met Paul
I did.
a couple years ago.
I got to have like a semi, because it was backstage with a very close connected friend, so I got to get like a little semi-hello hug from Paul McCartney, which changed my life. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I actually, when I lived in a compound, I got to meet Kirk Claudio.
What did he smell like?
He still owes me $400, by the way. And he needs to finish that dish.
Did you give him toast?
Kirk Claudio, the guy, he's the guy who was on Lennon's lawn and asking about I Dig a Pony and stuff.
He's my spirit animal.
Is he your spirit
He's
animal?
my spirit animal.
Did he write a
He's me in
book?
past life.
Did he what?
Did he write a tell-all book?
I don't know. He disappeared. He's like Jimmy Nicol. Like, we can't find that guy.
I thought he already died.
Someone says he's died, and then someone says he was in the audience at like David Frost or something, one of those TV
We don't know.
shows.
It's a myth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
This
don't
is the
know.
new Paul is dead theory.
Yeah.
What happened to Kirk Claudio?
Claudio called. His man Claudio wants to. He let him know he was showing up at his lawn. But yeah, so that's great. That's great. I was going to ask you, have you ever been to Liverpool?
No,
No.
I have not.
Neither have I.
Actually, I haven't told my followers this yet. I've only told close friends.
Oh, is this
But
an
honestly-
untitled?
Wait,
Hold on. Is this an untitled Beatles podcast?
We never use this.
Oh my God. This is too extra, but I am making my first trip to Liverpool this October with one of my good friends.
That is
See all
awesome.
the Beatles sites, meet so many people that I've known over the years. So
Wow.
there you go. There's the announcement.
Well,
Everyone keeps asking, have you been? Have you been? And I've kept saying no. And I'm like, wait, nobody knows I'm going yet. But now if they listen to this episode of Untitled Beatles Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts, then they will find out.
thank you. Well,
Give them a hat.
thank you so much for joining us on the program. We'd like to give you this Untitled Beatles
Thank you
podcast
very much.
golfer's cap.
We'll just go with my Mad Day Out outfit for the rest of the day.
Oh, I love it.
Feel free to wear it whenever, wherever, or never.
I'll wear it here, there, and everywhere. I'll wear it to the
Thank
airport
you.
on the way home. How about
I
that?
love it. I love it.
I need
Thank
something
you.
to hide the hair and hide the bags under my eyes and make it look like I'm not hungover.
Yeah, and all
Monday
those
morning.
screaming people screaming at Beatlemania,
Right.
Skylar Mania.
Hey, you gotta hide your hair away, Skylar man.
I'm gonna need
Yeah.
to shave my hair off by the end of the weekend.
That's-
It's gonna just be too chaotic.
Weird things have happened. I do have to say before we say goodbye, like it is an honor and so cool because I was a little kid who loved the Beatles. They broke up 4 years before I was born. I love to see it continue with younger generations who are so invested in this music because it's not forced as much as it's over marketed. The love for the music is real, and when it's felt and explained that way to younger generations, it's a gift. So, Weird Old Guy says thank you. It's awesome. It's cool.
Weird younger fan says thank you.
And good weird, by the way.
We're all weird. We're at Beatle Fest. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, at Beatles convention.
Right.
It speaks for itself. But thank you guys so much for having me on. Have a great time at Fest. Good playing with you.
Thank
I don't
you.
know
too.
who the official winner was. Of this.
No,
We're all
yeah,
winners.
no one's keeping score.
Tony's
We're
the
all
winner.
winners.
He's the
Yeah.
one that got
That's
that.
right.
Yeah, you got stuff to take home.
Take it, audience
Skylar
member.